Well, hello guys. It's Sasha Lydiard here and Oberon de Monet, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon over in the UK. And we thought we'd do a Facebook Live in the afternoon together. You've been seeing us do them individually recently, so we've got a page for our group Ecom Profits Academy. So we thought we'd do a live broadcast on that page. Oh, thank you. A naked man bringing a cup of coffee. I don't get that in my place.
You just don't get the staff, do you?
No, I definitely don't get the staff around here. So anyway, I'm just so glad you could make it, Obi. It was a bit of a rush, wasn't it?
Yes, well, as I was saying, it's Armed Forces Day in Cleethorpes this weekend. So the entire town is pretty much gridlocked. And my house is like one back from the high street, and there's no parking restrictions on our street. So I had to drive round and round, get a parking space.
Okay. Now, I can see we've got a couple of viewers already. Guys, if you just want to just leave us a comment, just to say that you can hear us. I was having some problems with my new mic the other day, so just want to make sure that you can hear us okay. And just put them in the comments and we will answer. The reason I thought I'd have a chat with Obi today is that something that we noticed yesterday, it was a comment from a friend of ours that has been doing the e-commerce business for quite a long time, same as we have. And oh, great, there's James on.
It's only half naked, okay? It's only half naked.
Yeah, yeah. So and he you know, has a very busy e-commerce business like we do too, and wants to help people. And so many of us have been doing that for the last 2, 3, 4 years that we've been doing this, and it can be time consuming. But we naturally that we love what we do. We can see that success is bringing to ourselves, and you just naturally want to give that support to other people, and you can't help yourself really. So what we found is we needed somewhere where we could plug ourselves into and diversify, economies of scale, if you like, where we can, you know, we've got people that want our support, need our support, and we've clubbed together, myself, Oberon, Ian Orford, and by using the tools that we've got within Infinii, the training that's there, we then, as a group, can give each other support. And it's amazing how quickly this group has grown. It's, you know, we're over 45 people, something like that at the moment. And that, you know, we only started this, how long ago was it, Obi? 8 weeks, 8, 9 weeks?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. A couple of months, no longer.
Yeah, a couple of months ago. So it's a thriving community. It means that we can carry on with our businesses because we have our own businesses that are both doing really well, and still give the guys the support. And what we do, it also, you know, once they've gone through the training, and they've done, you know, everything they've been told to do, get some listings up, etc. We're happy then to give them a one-to-one. We can look through their listings. We can give them all our feedback. I do that by recording it. I do a screen share. I record it. Go through everything, and they've got that then to go through as well. So we provide a really good service, and it's just what is it? It costs £40 a month to. Approximately £40 a month to be an Infinii member, where you get all the training, all the tools that you need, and you get access to our support. Great value. I don't know, what do you think, Obi? Have you got anything you wanted to?
Well, you know, I just think, like you said, you know, when Luke said about I haven't got time to help everybody that comes to me, and I really do know where he's coming from, because you can see that this works for you, and you feel kind of guilty about thinking to yourself, well, it works for me. I know it can work for other people, but there's only, I mean, you know, I'm really pushed for time. You know, I mean, I only just barely made it back today. You know, I'm really pushed for time, and I haven't got the time to, unfortunately, to give that to everybody. So we needed something that we could say, right, well, we need something that is going to be less time intensive, but people are going to get that kind of one-on-one support, you know, and other people. Because we can't do. I certainly wouldn't be able to, you know, I mean, I offer a consultation service, but I haven't got enough hours in the day to service everybody that wants the help. So you do need something, I think, if you find something that works for you, that you can, that, like you said, economies of scale, that you can send out to people and you can say, right, well, look, get yourselves involved in this. You know, it's one of these things where we can all get together and help. And if I don't know the answer, you do. And if you don't know the answer, Ian does. And if Ian doesn't know the answer, you don't need to know.
Yeah, he'll love that. Yes. It's a real shame. Ian's actually, I've just spoken to him, and he's driving at the moment. Otherwise, he would have joined us. And we may well do this again on an evening as well. But I just want to share something that Jane's just put up, actually. She said, hang on a second, let's just pop that there. Can you see that comment? So Jane says the support we give is invaluable and greatly appreciated. Thanks, Jane. And it is. And the great thing, Jane's only just started not so long ago. She is one of our more new recruits. And it won't be long that Jane's going to be providing as much information as we have, because we started this 3 years ago when we didn't have any of the tools, we didn't have any of the training. Jane's coming in as a brand new person, and she now knows a lot more than we do from a new person's perspective. So
I wish I had all this stuff.
Her input is just as valuable within the group, isn't it?
Back in the day, it was us and 6 videos and a bottle of dirt. I wish it had been to this scale, because I certainly wouldn't have spent as long building a business. The people coming in now can just basically go, I will download this document. I will do what this document tells me to do. I will make some money.
Yeah.
I wish we'd had that.
And I think because there are so many of us now that are in the group that have been doing this a while as well, that there is a lot of expertise in there. So what's great is we haven't got the time always to be there. Other people can just jump in, and that's been invaluable as well. So
I know Tracy's been great, hasn't she? With jumping in with people. Tracy's a superstar for that.
Yeah. And that just grows with confidence, doesn't it? And it's I just love sharing as much information as I can, and I can't help myself. And there's a lot of other people there as well that can do that. So just really wanted to get that message across, And yes, guys, we do get paid for this, but it's not the same as we would charge on a one-to-one basis. So it just makes so much sense, really. And if you're feeling that you've got people that do need help, just steer them our way, and so just really wanted to get that out there. There was something else I wanted to pick up on, Obi. When I was doing this one-to-one for a new guy yesterday, so he'd got about 150 listings up. He'd gone through the training, but there was plenty of more stuff that he could do. And what we get is where we get people that they've done their listings and then they get to their limit with eBay. And what I think a lot of people don't realise is being able to use Bonanza, where there are no limits. So whilst you're waiting for your...
Yeah, there's always, I did a video on it yesterday. There is always something you can... No, I did a document for the group, didn't I? About there's always something you can be doing on your business. There's no such thing as, well, there's nothing I can be doing. However, Bonanza, I think, is very underutilised. It's one of those little known places that you can get your listings up. There's no holes on your payment. There's no holes on your limits. Obviously, you're expected to provide good customer service. I think we're on one of the only platforms that includes that training. So, it's a really underutilised thing. I think people certainly coming into Prime maybe tend to forget that it's not just eBay and Amazon. You haven't just got the big boys,
We provide the auto lister because it's really important when you're using Bonanza. You don't just use the source details coming into from the thing. You really need to put up your own listing with SEO in mind. Really more important on Google than anywhere else. And we have got a lister in 2 minutes to get it up there. And I don't think anybody else has got one. Totally unique.
No. Usually people just tell you to hook up your Bonanza to your eBay account and forget about it. And that's not the best way of using it. And the fact that we've got that in the back office, I think more people need to realise, you need to really take some time, and it's not a waste of time to be very familiar with your back office. And even if you say to yourself, right, well, the Bonanza training is there, I'm going to come to that next week and schedule it, you do need to get to it because it's important. Don't just watch the eBay stuff and think, that's it, I'm away. You know, you've got to make sure that you're getting so much for your $49 that, I mean, I still haven't got through everything, for God's sake. You know, I'm still going back and thinking, right, well, you know, I only skimmed that one. So, you know, there's so much in there that, you know, and I don't want people missing out. Like you said, you've hit your limit with eBay, and unfortunately that 30-day listing limit is a hard rule. I have spoken to my eBay business manager. They can maybe tweak it by 24 hours, but there ain't much they can do about that. It's all done by a system. So you're not going to get a raise until your 30-day limit's up. So you need something in between. And Bonanza, like I said, I think is horribly underutilised. Certainly in the UK, it's horribly underutilised. And the fact that we've got that for people, I think really does, we do need to get the message out that, you know, don't just sit on your hands until your next listing increase. You've got so much to be getting on back there.
Absolutely. And when I did this one-to-one yesterday with this, oh, we've got a bit of echo. I don't know if I carry on talking, will I keep echoing? I think I've stopped echoing. When I did this one-to-one with this guy yesterday, you know, there was a lot that he could still do. So it's important whilst you're maybe doing your Bonanza listings is to also to be tweaking your existing listings until you get to a stage where you know which ones you want to bring down and keep up, and you want quality there. But anyway, I digress. So I'm not going to go down that road at the moment. I've got a question from Jane. Can you see that question? Oh, there we go.
Yep,
so do you recommend being involved in the Bonanza advertising from the get-go, as it's only paid when a sale is made? I think the commission is only paid when a sale is made. Oh, do you mean... Okay, there's two different things to think about here. You've got the different grades within Bonanza with advertising, so you can have your free membership, which is what I recommend to begin with. You really don't necessarily need to pay for it. Fees are so much cheaper than eBay as well. So, have you got any comment on that?
I mean, with anything, I always recommend to my guys that you start off with a free option because you're learning. You don't want to be making expensive mistakes. And again, this is all covered back there in the Bonanza training. And if I don't know if I can put my hands like right now. Yes, I can. That was handy. Looking at the map to profits, I'm pretty certain that's covered in there as well. But yeah, you don't need to be throwing money. We I think are one of the only systems where we tell you don't spend any money. You know, we really don't want to take your money. I wouldn't, Jane, I wouldn't be too keen on the idea of paying out huge amounts of money to start with and while you're training. Use the free options that they've got. You don't need to be chucking money at the advertising because, like I said, there's a lot less competition, you know, than there is on eBay. So you don't need to be throwing money at it straight away. So I would stick to the free bits and bobs, the free levels, until you are more confident about it, start making sales, then upgrade. I wouldn't be throwing money at it until I started seeing some sales, because you will still see sales at the free level.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't throw any money at it until you're a bit more confident on how to use it and how to use it effectively, because the last thing you want to be doing is paying out for a load of memberships and then going, well, I've not made any sales, you know. So get your basics and then upgrade.
There, and you know, you can always you can always sync your and then list the same item using the auto lister, but using completely different keywords. So that is all training on Bonanza, really so comprehensive and all that level, which is brilliant. And hopefully, I mean, we don't give dates, but we're looking to have a Bonanza tracker as well, so that will be the first one out there, and that should be hopefully with us soon. Okay, all right. Listen, 2 kids, you've got another one on the way, so I am not going to keep you long. I think we'll do this again. I quite like doing Facebook
Live. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? You know, people seem to be liking it. Jane's certainly liking it, aren't you, Jane?
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's just sometimes it can be a bit lonely, can't it, when you're doing one on your own? And
yeah, exactly. Sometimes I never know what to say. You know, I just sort of rant. And besides, having you on, I don't swear as much either. So
it sounds like it sounds like the sound is dropping out. Jane's saying so. Maybe it's time to go. All right, listen, we'll do this again. Thanks, Jane, for popping in. Hopefully, you found it useful.
Yeah, cheers, Jane.
The recording will be up. Guys, if you're not watching this live, then do pop a comment in, and any questions you've got, then we will get back to you. So listen, Obi, have a fantastic weekend. We'll catch up next week.
Yep, see you later, guys.
Bye for now.
Bye.